In a world ruled by darkness, early humans moved cautiously through dense forests and open plains, their senses stretched to the limits. Nights were endless. Cold gnawed at their fragile bodies, and shadows concealed predators waiting for a single mistake. Every day was a battle for food, shelter, and survival, where instinct and rudimentary tools made of stone and bone offered only fleeting security. They huddled in caves, shivering against the cold, eyes straining in the blackness, hearts racing at every distant sound. Light and warmth were distant dreams, luxuries that could mean life or death. This was life before fire became their ally. Lightning split the sky, painting the horizon with sudden, blinding streaks, while distant wildfires devoured forests and volcanic eruptions reshaped valleys overnight. Early humans watched in a mixture of awe and fear, drawn to the flickering, dangerous power that danced beyond their reach. Animals fled in panic, while others perished, leaving lessons written in smoke and ash. Slowly, humans began to experiment, carrying burning sticks for brief moments, seeking shelter near the edges of fire, and observing how warmth and light transformed their fragile existence. Each fragile ember kindled a spark of curiosity, a quiet wonder that whispered of possibility. In these fleeting encounters, the first seeds of understanding were sown, hinting at a world where flames could one day be tamed. Accidental sparks, born from rubbing sticks together, striking stones, or lightning igniting dry wood, offered early humans their first glimpse of mastery over fire. The moment a flame was preserved and carefully tended, the world shifted. Darkness no longer reigned uncontested. Warmth and light brought comfort, security, and the promise of survival. Humans began to experiment with this new force, carrying embers from one place to another, learning how to feed flames and shielding them from rain and wind. Each small success built confidence and understanding, teaching patience, observation, and control. Fire transformed from a terrifying natural hazard into a reliable tool, reshaping human life. With the mastery of flame, humans stepped from vulnerability into cunning, adaptable hunters, capable of shaping their world. With controlled fire, the lives of early humans transformed in ways previously unimaginable. Cooking meat made it safer, easier to digest, and more nourishing, while flames warded off predators and brought warmth to freezing nights, allowing tribes to explore and settle in harsher climates. Around flickering fires, families and communities gathered, sharing stories, knowledge, and skills, strengthening bonds and passing wisdom across generations. Fire became more than a tool for survival. It became the heart of culture, a protector, and a gathering place. By taming the sky's burning energy, humans took the first decisive step toward shaping their environment, ending the reign of darkness and ushering in the glow of innovation, safety, and progress. A forest at night hides countless dangers where shadows stretch and every sound could signal a predator. Early humans move with caution, senses sharpened to the rustle of leaves, the snap of a branch, or the faint scent of unseen creatures. Survival depends on constant alertness, cunning, and instinct. Then fire appears. A sudden flash from a torch or flicker of a hearth cuts through the darkness, revealing the forest in a new light. The glow drives away predators and illuminates paths previously hidden. Slowly, humans begin to grasp that fire is more than warmth. It is a guide, a shield, and the first partner in organized hunting, turning fear into opportunity. With fire now under human control, nights no longer limit survival. they transform into a stage for carefully orchestrated hunts. Smoke and flickering flames become tools, guiding animals into traps, driving herds toward cliffs, or disorienting prey long enough for humans to strike with sharpened spears. Hunting evolves into a coordinated rhythm, where gestures, shouts, and signals around the fire direct strategy with precision. Extended hours of light allow humans to observe animal behavior, track movements, and anticipate patterns, turning the forest into a living classroom. Social bonds deepen as elders pass on these vital skills, teaching the young how to wield fire for survival. Around the glow, cooperation, knowledge, and shared purpose fuse, transforming hunting from a fight for life into a communal triumph of strategy and ingenuity. The hunt transforms once more as humans craft tools designed to harness and enhance fire. Stone hearths mark safe places to contain flames, while spears are hardened over embers, gaining strength to pierce and endure. Charred sticks and simple torches allow fire to travel, guiding hunters into new territories and challenging landscapes previously too cold or dangerous to enter. Fire, once a threat, becomes a partner, turning forests, plains, and mountains into canvases for human ingenuity. A pivotal moment arrives when hunters drive a herd using smoke and light, capturing prey efficiently without risk. The mastery of flame combined with crafted tools elevates technology and strategy, transforming humans from vulnerable prey into dominant forces, capable of reshaping the natural world around them. Beyond mere survival, fire becomes the heart of human community. After a successful hunt, tribes gather around the hearth, sharing food, warmth, and the stories of the day. Elders pass knowledge from one generation to the next, recounting hunting strategies, animal behavior, and lessons learned under the flickering glow. Fire transforms into a symbol of ingenuity, cooperation, and human mastery over nature, shaping social bonds and creating a sense of shared identity. With flames guiding strategy and gathering communities, humans begin to cultivate rituals, traditions, and culture. The hunter and the flame become inseparable. Fire turns wanderers into organized, inventive, and social beings, forging the first foundations of civilization and illuminating the path from instinctive survival to collective human progress. The world is raw, untamed, and alive with unpredictable fury. Mountains erupt, spewing molten rock that carves valleys and destroys forests, while rivers bubble with blistering heat. Lightning cleaves the sky, igniting trees in uncontrollable blazes, and wildfires race across the plains. Early humans watch in awe and terror as familiar landscapes vanish overnight, ash falling like snow and smoke filling the air with choking menace. Caves collapse, food supplies are lost, and paths disappear beneath fire and rubble. For the first time, humans confront forces far beyond their comprehension. Nature's power is relentless, testing endurance, courage, and ingenuity. In this crucible, they begin the slow, careful lesson that survival demands observation, adaptation, and respect. Entire tribes are forced to flee as fire, smoke, and molten lava consume the land they once called home. Families abandon shelters, leaving behind tools, food, and the memories etched into the terrain. Eyes sting from smoke, ash clings to skin, and hunger gnaws relentlessly at those on the move. Survival becomes movement, seeking high ground, avoiding rivers of molten rock, and navigating scorched forests that offer no comfort. Each step balances peril with hope. Humans rely on sharpened senses, careful coordination, and raw courage. Nature's chaos tests every skill developed over generations. Through these desperate journeys, early humans discover the power of observation, cooperation, and swift decision-making, lessons that will forge resilience and shape the course of evolution itself. As devastation spreads across scorched forests and smoldering plains, humans transform fire from a mere survival tool into a weapon against nature itself. Controlled flames provide warmth during freezing nights, repel predators lurking in the shadows, and send signals through smoke to guide allies across perilous landscapes. Fire is used to corral animals from burned areas into safer grounds, ensuring sustenance during crises. Tribes begin to read the sky, anticipate storms, interpret shifting winds, and seek high, protected shelters. This marks a turning point. Humans not only endure disasters, but manipulate elements to their advantage. Fire evolves into a tool of strategic mastery, a beacon of hope, granting early humans the power to survive and even thrive against a world where the very sky seems to burn with fury. The climax of human resilience unfolds as a massive wildfire sweeps across a once fertile plain, devouring trees, grass, and familiar landmarks. Armed with learned strategies and controlled flames, humans guide their tribes and livestock to safety, corral fleeing animals, and navigate the blackened landscape with precision and caution. Each successful maneuver builds confidence and imparts lessons about the fragile balance between humans and nature. When the smoke finally clears and ashes settle, communities gather around surviving hearths, sharing food, stories, and knowledge. Fire, once a feared destroyer, transforms into a lifeline, a symbol connecting survival, cooperation, and culture. These encounters imprint an enduring understanding. Strength lies not in domination alone, but in observation, adaptation, and unity. The sky may blaze above, yet early humans face it with courage, cunning, and newfound mastery. The first night when hundreds of humans gather around a towering fire marks a profound transformation. Flickering flames illuminate curious, wide-eyed faces, casting shadows that dance across the rocky landscape. What began as a survival tool now becomes the beating heart of the community. Cooked meat and grains nourish bodies, extend life, and strengthen health. The circle around the fire offers warmth, protection, and a sense of belonging previously unknown. Humans begin to realize that fire is more than light or heat. It is a social anchor, a place for stories and shared knowledge. In this moment, the hearth transcends survival, becoming the first true symbol of home. With fire extending light beyond the setting sun, humans begin to weave stories that span generations. Elders recount daring hunts, warn of hidden dangers, and share knowledge of animals, plants, and the rhythms of the seasons. Tales of the burning sky, gods of fire, and human courage circulate around the flames, embedding wisdom within imagination and memory. Children learn through listening, watching, and repeating, absorbing lessons crucial for survival. The glow transforms communication, forging bonds and shared understanding. Beyond storytelling, it sparks creativity. Songs, gestures, and early rituals emerge. Fire illuminates minds as much as surroundings, turning the night into a classroom, a stage, and a sanctuary, laying the earliest foundations of culture and human connection. Fire becomes an essential partner in human innovation. Stone tools are hardened over embers, producing sharper, more durable weapons and implements. Animal hides are softened, cured, and transformed into clothing that shields bodies from cold, injury, and harsh weather. Shelters evolve in sophistication. Early huts incorporate central fire pits, channels for smoke to escape, and methods to retain warmth. Light, heat, and protection allow humans to extend activity beyond daylight, experiment with new techniques, and explore their surroundings with confidence. These practical advances not only improve survival, but spark curiosity, craftsmanship, and ingenuity. Fire reshapes daily life, embedding itself into the very foundations of early human communities, influencing how they live, work, and thrive in the world. The power of fire draws humans to settle near reliable sources of flame. Migration follows embers as tribes carry fire to new territories, preserving warmth, sustenance, and culture. Early rituals take shape, ceremonies honoring the fire, offerings to protect it from extinguishing, and rites celebrating hunts or survival. Fire becomes central to identity, tradition, and emerging spirituality. Communities grow around these hearths, connected by stories, knowledge, and shared practices. Its constant presence transforms nomadic life into semi-permanent settlements, fostering cooperation and interdependence. Through fire, humans build not only shelter and survival strategies, but the beginnings of social structure. The flame becomes a symbol of continuity, stability, and the first complex human societies. The mastery of fire signals a turning point in human evolution. Controlled burns reshape the land, cooked food diversifies diets, and predators are kept at bay. Fire becomes a symbol of ingenuity, resilience, and progress, setting humans apart from other species. Communities flourish in previously hostile regions, expand territories, and develop social hierarchies. Knowledge of fire, carefully passed through generations, ignites technological and cultural advancement, guiding humans from survival toward civilization. It fuels imagination, science, and society, making humans architects of their environment rather than passive observers. Fire is no longer merely a tool. It is a partner in transformation, a beacon of potential, and the first step on humanity's extraordinary journey. Every flicker of fire carries a memory, a whisper from the earliest humans who first tamed the flames. Across generations, communities gather around hearths, reflecting on the courage, ingenuity, and determination of their ancestors. Fire has grown beyond warmth and light, becoming a symbol of human creativity, resilience, and mastery over darkness. The daring experiments with sparks shaped survival and forged identity, connecting past and present. Each glowing hearth links families, tribes, and cultures, reminding humans that they can shape their environment, overcome challenges, and leave enduring marks. Fire is both legacy and inspiration, a timeless witness to humanity's journey from fragile beginnings toward innovation and civilization. From modest hearths to monumental campfires, fire becomes the engine of human society. Tribes carry embers across vast landscapes, allowing survival in regions once hostile to life. Cooked food and controlled burns improve nutrition, sustain larger groups, and lay the groundwork for early agriculture. Fire enables the crafting of metal tools, ceramics, and pottery, transforming technology and daily routines. Small communities grow into villages, villages into towns, and towns into thriving cities, with fire at the heart of warmth, sustenance, and defense. It underpins coordination, governance, and expansion. From mere survival, humans ascend to dominance over the natural world. Fire shapes not only landscapes, but human destiny, forging the structures, culture, and civilization that define our species. The mastery of fire transforms survival into culture. Early humans invent rituals to honor the flames, sensing a sacred power within their glow, while stories emerge that celebrate its warmth and warn of its danger. Language expands as knowledge of fire spreads. Elders teach children how to tend embers, cook food safely, and coordinate hunts. Myths of gods, heroes, and celestial fire take shape, influencing belief systems for generations. Around flickering flames, tribes gather to share lessons, entertain, and perform ceremonies, forging trust and social cohesion. The communal hearth becomes a school for cooperation, strategy, and diplomacy. Fire embeds itself into human consciousness, symbolizing wisdom, courage, and the enduring connection between people, culture, and the natural world. The first humans who tamed fire discover a new power. They are no longer mere prey, but architects of their own destiny. Courage, ingenuity, and cooperation allow them to confront predators, endure harsh climates, and navigate other natural threats with confidence. Knowledge of fire spreads across lands and continents, enabling exploration, settlement, and survival in regions once inhospitable. Each controlled flame deepens their mastery over the environment and sparks technological innovation, from sharpened tools to protected shelters. Fire becomes a guiding light, a symbol of human potential and resilience. Even as the sky roars with lightning or forests burn in wildfires, humans learn to turn danger into opportunity. Fire stands as a timeless emblem of life, creativity, and the relentless progression of humanity.